5 minutes. I need 5 minutes, please.
Yes, baby.
No, that's
I
fine.
know, I'm walking.
Stay.
Just keep running. It's
fine. Good job, Gennady.
Oh! I'm all sweaty.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's up, champ? Give me some love, man.
Oh.
See me fight today? How'd I look good? What's up, champ? How you guys doing? Nice to meet you.
You like the fights? You like the fight?
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Don't be a boxer, right?
Yeah, we'll battle downstairs for Kevin.
This is the one you were telling me about. I heard so good things about that. She just bragged about it. I wish I had a chance to meet you then, but it's a pleasure to meet you now.
And congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Did you enjoy the fight?
No? What's your name? John? Had a good time today. He was tricky. He was very tricky. Trying to get off the ground. Okay, come on. Where you going? Stop moving.
Stop real
How much time is because see, Andy, the photographer, is going to come.
All right, so let me come to Al now. Give me a second, guys. Give me a couple more minutes, and I'll be right back.
Scooter, let me see that belt, Scooter.
Hey, now. Oh, yeah. Off for the body good. Yeah, he's starting off for the body good, right?
Don't leave.
That's what I hope to do. Against the best out there. If you have a moment, don't wait for it's a business move, and I mean I can respect it. You know, this is boxing, and anything can happen when you're inside that ring too. So you can't criticize one person for doing it, and then don't criticize the other person for doing it. So ultimately, this is a business, and the person has to do what's right for them.
When you fought Quillin, that old Brooklyn,
Yes, sir.
I mean, it was huge. New York is going to be the boxing capital again.
I see you guys in the few. Okay, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Sorry
And
about that.
then what happens is, you know, the stuff about your commission, the costs are so prohibitive, the insurance and everything, that there is some question as to, you know, if that is maintained, it's going to drive.
Make no mistakes. That's not going to have an effect on whether or not I fight in New York. The Barclays Center is willing to do whatever it takes to get me back, and they want to let it be known that we have a date already locked in, and there's nothing going to change it.
You know, had it not been for what's happening with the commission and the mandate,
Yes, sir.
For the cost, would this fight card have been,
In New York, no, this was already scheduled before that whole stuff was going on. I want to clear that up as well because this had no anything to do with what that whole commission thing and the insurance. This had nothing to do with us being here. For whatever reasons, it was already decided before we came out here. So.
I know Mr. Yormark has said, that they're going to try to see what can be done. The New York legislature had a chance to do something to bring the cost more in line. I mean, have you been led to believe that something's going to get done?
I've heard bits and pieces. It's very disappointing to even hear anything like this, but I'm hearing bits and pieces that there's going to be a resolution soon, and hopefully they can come to terms to let there be some actual shows in Brooklyn boxing. But when you hear things like Lou DiBella says this is his last show in Brooklyn and so on and so forth, it's just kind of discouraging. But hopefully boxing can stay alive in New York.
All right, and Sergio Mora, talked a lot of smack on before the
Yeah.
fight. I mean, did that change the way you approach this fight at all?
It just made me want to inflict a little bit more pain than I normally go into a fight wanting to do. Obviously, I like knockouts and I want to go in there and hurt guys, but this one for me, I wanted to actually hurt the man because of, I won't say disrespect, but just the tactics that he used to get the rematch and what he said about me online and stuff like that. You know what I mean? you know, I mean, I guess this is boxing, and he was able to land a rematch. So, you know, hats off to him.
And then the ring, he hit twice on the break.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, man. But the referee was very professional. The referee did his job, and he said he was going to warn him. And, you know, even backstage, he said if he see any dirty tactics, he was going to, you know, be firm on that. So hats off to the referee for doing his job.
It's very awkward. How does that play into how you're trying to?
Man, it's like trying to find your little brother, man. Like so yeah, I realized that I had to kind of settle down and really start placing my shots accurately, because sometimes I get into the habit of just so you know, I just had to start picking my shots. You know what I mean? Because the timing was everything. And I guess he has this tricky timing when he comes back. And that's the thing too, he was coming back with counter shots. So not only are you trying to find someone, but you gotta watch out for shots at the same time. So I really didn't want to get hit, and I wanted to start placing my shots. But a little early on in the fight, I was kind of overcommitting, but you know, live and learn.
Danny, we spoke about this before, and it's actually, again, it's complicated. It's your 12th straight stoppage. It's just a pure-out fight. Why would Golovkin want to fight you?
This is boxing. I mean, no one's scared of nobody. I mean, you know, like Triple G said, this is boxing. This is boxing. You know, no, he's a good guy. I'm just joking. But like, it's true. This is boxing. Why do you come into a sport fearful of any man? His record, he has a lot of knockouts.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The last 2 or 3 guys have not been middleweights.
Yeah.
If they have to step up to him,
yeah,
you're more.
And you can argue the case that I have probably the most decorated guy on my resume, or probably the toughest guy, Peter Quillin. You can argue that. I mean, there's tons of stuff that you can debate. This is boxing.
But I mean, I don't think he's faced anyone as tough as Quillin.
I mean, yeah, but he's still tough though. I mean, he's still tough though. So you can take nothing away from him.
I'm not going to take anything away from him. I'm just saying, just like,
right.
You know.
He hasn't had to do a plan B yet.
Right, exactly. And that's why I'm looking forward to the fight, if it can happen. You know, I'm looking forward to actually proving that I can go in there and be, whether it's boxing, whether it's knockout, whatever it is, I know I can be the victor.
We were all there at the Barclays Center when you beat Quillin. It was a crazy night. I mean, atmosphere was incredible. I wonder, did you hear the Toledo crowd or anything? It was like,
oh man, they were full support. You know, that's what I love about boxing. You know, especially when you have up and coming guys who's not really known like worldwide, and have that support system like that. Like, it got me hyped backstage listening to his fan base. You know, it's a beautiful thing about boxing. He got the championship tonight too. Hats off to him, man. Got a bright future.